While perusing the eclectic bins at Discount Records in the early 1970s, I came across an album by the traditional 76-year-old banjoist George Pegram on a new label called Rounder. I bought it to play on my radio show. Shortly thereafter came a lively album from a long-lost African-American string band, Martin, Bogan, and Armstrong, who performed frequently in Chicago.
Dream about a reefer 5 feet long, not too tall and not too strong. Skies high, so am I. If you's a viper.
In 1968, when I became a broadcaster, independent record labels were becoming an echo rather than a voice. The few that struggled were in it more for the dollars than the music. Then came Ken Irwin, Marion Leighton Levy, and Bill Nowlin. Their passion for music, particularly a wide range of roots music, created an independent label unlike any of its predecessors.
We started Rounder in the fall of 1970. At that point, Ken, Bill, and I had all known each other for a number of years.
Well, I guess we started out not intending to do anything. We had no thought of starting a label. When I guess the germ came when I was hitchhiking back from a fiddler's convention down in Virginia and got picked up by a family, and it was getting dark, and they had me stay at their house for the night with the person I was hitchhiking with, and turned out that he had started a record company, Commemorate Records, down in Charleston, West Virginia. I came back and spoke to my roommate and now partner, Bill Nowlin, and said, hey, this guy started a record company, we should too. When this guy's down in West Virginia, he doesn't know anything about album design, he doesn't have anybody to write liner notes, and we know all these people, so why don't we start a record company?
What we're trying to do here is not to have a company that just makes a lot of money, which might bring about a different kind of decisions, but a company that works with a certain kind of art form, folk music and other related musics, and tries to be successful at that.
The first 2 records that we put out came out at the same time in October of 1970. They were George Pegram, an old-time banjo player from Union Grove, North Carolina, population 125 at the time, and the Spark Gap Wonder Boys, a young old-timey band from Cambridge, Massachusetts. And that sort of set the tone for what we were to do and still continue to do for the last 25 years, and that is doing roots musics and their contemporary offshoot.
While we take independent labels for granted today, Rounder proved that love of and dedication to music first and foremost could succeed. The 3 founders made considerable personal sacrifices to keep the music flowing. Soon, Norman Blake, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Nancy Griffith, and Alison Krauss established Rounder as a major independent force in music. Rounder also issued archival recordings from seminal artists such as the Carter Family and Jimmy Rogers. Yet Irwin, Leighton Levy, and Nowlin also continue to release scores of talented artists ranging from the most traditional roots to avant contemporary singer-songwriters that may not earn a gold record, but must be heard. Listing all of Rounder's artists would take the rest of this evening. As a radio broadcaster, I am thankful for the amazing quantity and quality of music Rounder has provided for my programming, and that it provided the model and set the bar high for succeeding independent labels. After 38 years, all of Rounder's founders remain active in the company.
I think the overall reason that's kept us together has simply been a love of the music and a belief in what we're doing. We have often said that we feel a kind of mission to the work that we do, and that we really are doing something that we each find very, very valuable, and that means enough to us. It's a bigger thing than just the 3 of us.
To the music and to the artists that in many cases become like family to us. We have our family here, the Rounder family, but it's an extended family which often includes the artists as well. And,
well, the artists and all of the people who work on the records, meaning like other musicians, but also almost any record that we were to look at, there's like a group, it's like a community thing in a way, because there are always people from wherever that artist is from who've been pushing us to do it.
Since 30 years defines a generation, it is more than fitting that Rounder receives this Lifetime Achievement Award.
Some sunny day, baby, when everything seems okay, baby, you wake up and find that you're alone, 'cause I'll be gone.